YouTube. What's going on, guys? Listen, today I wanted to make a video based on um, it just never being the right time to do anything. Um, as of late, I've been currently trying to come up with a plan on different skills to learn um, to try to get out of my current job, as well as trying to move out of my family's house. Um, but there's been a lot of second guessing in my mind, a lot of things that I feel like the confidence level is not there the way how I want it to be. A lot of second guessing, a lot of thinking, oh, probably I'll do this at this time, or it could be anything that you're trying to go after. It could be school, it could be going to the gym, it could be um, whatever you're trying to go after, where you might feel like you want things to be perfect when you're trying to go after these things, and there's so many obstacles and so many things that could come in your way of you trying to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. People might say, oh, like New Year's resolutions, I'll do this at the beginning of the year, or i'll wait until when I wait until when I'm at a certain point in life to do this, or I'm at a certain point in life to do that, or I'll wait for this perfect time. I think we could try to prepare ourselves as much as possible, but I don't think it'll ever be the perfect time to do anything. Um, because like I said, there's so many obstacles. Even right now, with me second guessing myself, I put a plan in motion since sometime around my birthday earlier this year, um, to come up with a plan to try to save up as much money to try to move out, and as well as trying to come up with different skills that I could learn, talking to friends, family members for encouragement, um, just trying to upgrade my life. And that plan is about the plan that I had in place is about like 70% there, because like I was trying to give myself a year, and now a lot of second guess as the time is coming closer. There's a lot of second guessing, there's a lot of things coming into place, and I'm just starting to realize it will never be the right time for anything that you're trying to go after. It will never be the right time. um sometimes I feel like the best thing to do is to just go through it and see what happens, as well as like sometimes setting goals. Sometimes when you're trying to set goals are good, but it's even better to put um systems in place that can try to keep you on track as far as daily activities, daily habits, things like that. I'm currently reading a book right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, called Atomic Habits. Just started reading it. So far, learning about um, why we do what we do, our habits. Um, they talk about like a lot of work that we put in right now, and sometimes we get impatient when we're working and we don't see things happening when we want it to happen. um, but we don't know when exactly some things can take off. We don't know exactly when some things can take off, or you know, you could be putting in work for some people is different. Sometimes people put in work for 5 years, and it takes off. Sometimes people have to put in work for 3 years, 5 years, and it takes off. We have no idea what we're doing and what we're working on as far as how long it's going to take us to get to where we want to be or take off. The only thing that we can do is actually put forth the effort on a daily basis. Um, so yeah, it's I don't think it, like, once again, this is about just doing what you want, doing what you want to do, and making sure that you're not overthinking it. Like, I tend to be a big overthinker, and that has definitely hurt me. And I feel like the less overthinking you do, some, of course, like I said, you want to, I think the best thing to do is prepare yourself as much as possible. But sometimes, even if you prepare yourself exactly according to plan, what you had in place, you still might feel, oh, probably I can do a little bit extra, or I can do this or I can do that. Because sometimes even the plan that you have in place doesn't go 100% the way you thought it would go. There's a lot of obstacles that can happen in life. Anything can happen in life. You might need to take care of a family member. You might have a kid along the way. You might want to do this, do that, that might stop you or slow down your progress. But I don't think it'll ever be the right time to do anything. So I think sometimes you just gotta go ahead and just try to take the leap of faith that things will work out. And whatever you're working on, it has to be something that you really, really want to work on, or a goal or a standard that you really, really have for yourself. So I feel like like a standard, a system, doing things on a consistent basis, um, putting in the work that you need to put in, and knowing one day it will pay off if you stick with it. It will pay off. And just like my last video, I'm trying myself to have more faith, and more belief in what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to do. It's still a challenge for me. So, just going with the flow right now, and I'm just gonna keep putting in the work and see where this whole thing takes me. But right now, sometimes you can have a vision for the way how you want things to be, but you don't quite know how long, or sometimes you don't even know the steps necessary to even get there. But sometimes you just having that goal or having that standard, it creates, like, these things will start to come to you. But like I said, the only thing that we could do is work on a consistent basis, try to put habits in place on a consistent basis, even when we're not seeing things happen the way how we want it to. You just got to believe that one day it will take off. But it all matters on how long are you personally willing to stick it out. Everybody's different. Some people might say, hey, I could work on something for 5 years, and it is what it is. I'll be good forever, or this is what I love to do, so I can stick with it. Some people are out after a year. Some people are out after 3 years. It depends on the individual. But for me, I know I've always been big on procrastination, and I've always been big on starting things and quitting things. And that's what I'm trying to work on right now in my life. So a major thing for me is staying consistent in everything. Um, so step by step, this year has been a big year for me when it came to even like small things like reading. This year I've been consistent in reading at least 5 to 10 pages a day. So little things like that. Um, Consistently saving, consistently doing little things throughout the day. The next step is to actually get in the gym, sorry, and try to remain as consistent as possible. all of this is new to me, being on camera. Even before this year, I wasn't really reading a lot. Um, but once again, when I first started reading, it was a little challenge for me. It was kind of difficult, especially like from like trying to stay focused. Now it's becoming a little bit more comfortable for me as far as reading. I realize that my focus is there a little bit more. I'm more calm. Um, but yeah, all of this is a challenge, and these are things that I feel like we need to work on these things all at once. Sometimes what you don't like to do, or the thing that you don't like to do the most, I feel like that's the most important thing to do that first chance you get throughout the day, whether it's after work, before work. Try to work on that first, because usually what you don't like to do, that's the biggest hurdle. And yeah, so anybody listening out there, we in this together, man, and just stay tuned, watch the growth. And I'm ready to see the people that's relatable to me, or the people that's in my situation, where everything is gonna go from here. All right, YouTube. So stay tuned. Peace.